come from?
The name?
Yeah.
Because America produced me, but the name came from a beating that I had given a guy. We had robbed him.
Okay.
And the dude hit me in the face, and then we chased him and beat him and stomped him and disfigured him. And the pigs, police, were saying that whoever had did this to this cat was a monster. And the look on the people's faces when I came back to the hood that night, and when they were telling me that, what the pig said, I was like, it just was almost like that was supposed to be me. That the way they looked and the way they looked at me, it was just power. I felt it, and I just took that name. And so that's where that name came from. I wanted to comment on something that Dub C said a minute ago about the choices and the consequences. A lot of times our community as a whole is sick. The community as a whole is sick. And so the sick society produces abnormalities. And street organizations, gangs, are those abnormalities. And so when we go out and shoot another brother or sister or an innocent, it's the hate we got in us for self that makes him a nigga, makes her a bitch. It's that internal hate. So something is wrong with the community. That there's an analogy that the Dead Prez use on their new CD about the wolf and the blade. It's an old story about how natives would put a blade into the ice, and the wolf would come and he would lick the blade, right? They would put blood on the blade, and he would lick the blade. He would cut his tongue and continue to lick the blade until he bled to death. But he thought he was eating something, but he was licking the blood. Do you blame the wolf for trying to eat? Or do you blame the person that put the knife in the ice?
Now, we introduced him to you guys as Monster, but actually his real name is Sanika, right?
That's right.
I have a question because when I read your book, you talk about your initiation into a gang, and it really disturbed me. You got to tell people how old were you and what you had to do.
I was recruited into my neighborhood at age 11. But you got to understand that the way you're saying it and the way it sounds is not the way it is.
Okay, well,
and that's a different reality. What I'm saying is, when you're growing up on the block and you play Little League and Pop Warner with these cats, you ride dirt bikes with them, you skate with them from Street Kings, skateboards, that becomes your unit, your circle of reality, your friends.
Okay.
So, like Dub C said, any affront, any attack upon that unit is an attack upon you. So, whether you know you have that violent tendency in you or not, you're going to react with emotion to one of your friends being assaulted, disrespected, shot, whatever. So that rage comes out. So my point is, when my unit grew up, they went into the hood, which was in my neighborhood, my set, right? And because this was my social unit, I followed my crew. And then, so I got recruited.
When you come in and you're a true believer, you're a fanatic. You ever see them religious people that no matter what you say, you ain't finna get them to stop talking about God. Oh yeah, God sent me to you. I don't want to hear that. He told me you would say that. I mean, they got to come back for everything, but they really believe what they're saying. So you can't get mad at them because they really pushing a serious ass belief. What you need to do is get away from them before they start shooting. Same with gang members. When you come into something, you're a true believer, as I was and still am. I'm a West Side Crip. That's what I came into. I'm a West Side Crip. I'm a West Side Crip that belongs to the Gangstas. Then I started the North Side of the Gangstas.
1980.
In 1980, August 3rd. From that one little small area. And then we also produce people like Nipsey Hussle. We produce people like Lil Sody, or often more warped people like the Grim Sleeper.
And so, Lonnie Franklin Jr., for the first-degree murder of Deborah Jackson as alleged in count 1 and the special circumstance of multiple murder, it is the judgment and sentence of this court that you shall suffer the death penalty.
The hood produced a serial killer. We all serial killers. Anytime you do a kill in the same way 3 times, you're a serial killer. That means that you have a particular signature. I don't know about you, but I'm a serial killer. Captain Crunch, of course, is what I'm talking about. Yeah. But so when I came with my name Kody with a K, I didn't like it because I always had it. It was just regular me to me. But then when I got Monster, I felt it. It just vibrated. It just like a frequency. I don't believe in God and none of that supernatural shit, but I felt like a compulsion when I came back to the turf that night. After we did what we did, and the way the sisters were saying, "Oh, they was calling you a monster." They said, "Man, they said only a monster could have did this. Oh, you is a monster. You." Ooh. I was basking in that shit. I was basking in the depth of stupidity. It's like I'm learning how to act, and then I'm going out and acting it out.
Nation out there. It's the candlelight vigil for Monster Kody on Florence and Normandy right now. There go Nash, 1,000,000 hits right there. What's up, Nash? What's up, man? I'm good, brother. Yes, indeed. Let me work my way over into the crowd here. See Trey over here. Trey. Got Fatty right here. That's the dude who took my cast off. My arm is broke. You took my cast off. What's up, man? What's up, homie? Man, good, man. Got Pretty Boy here, got Fatty here, got Trey here, man. Why you leaving, homie? Oh, okay. Yeah, look at this. Got Fatty and Pretty Boy right here together, man. I got Trey right here, man. Got Trey, man. Yes, indeed, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Yep. Oh, happy birthday, man. How did you turn? 83? I turned 58. Oh, okay. All right. 58 years old, man. And you 57, right? Yeah, 57. And you 59. No, I'm 66. Oh, God. Damn. Yeah. You was amazing. Hey, yeah. And that go, Ray Quanisha. Hey, get in that circle. Come on, Ray Quanisha. Get in the circle, man. Yeah. I'm filming. This ain't no picture. I'm filming this. So, okay, this is 60 years. Hey, well, come on, man. It's the big homie right here. What's going on, big boy? Yeah, shit, man. Getting all this, man. They got all the OGs right here. Yeah, take a picture of them real quick for me. Take a picture, yeah. Take a picture from me. And then I'm going to tell you who they are afterwards when we leave. Yeah, man. Yeah. What's up, man? How you feeling, man? All is well, man. All is well. What's going on? What's up? You better got that motherfucker. What's up, man? Oh, look at this dude right here. What's up, man? Nigga doing on YouTube. Why you so late? Hey, look, man. Let me get this picture, man. Come on, man. You got Ryan and Mad Bone right here. Hey, take that picture. Ryan and Mad Bone together. I'm gonna take this picture, man. I'm gonna take this picture. Shit. Hell yeah. Come here, man. It's major. Where am I? Come on, get in that picture, man. Come on, get in that picture, man. I need that picture right there, man. Yeah. I don't even know why you fuck with that dude right there, though. Man. Roosevelt? Yes, indeed, man. How you been? Man, I've been all right. How you been, man? You got a cane, man. You getting old. Yeah, we got to go, man. So they making us leave? Yeah. They gonna go call the punk ass tell us. Man. Yeah, it was a good turnout, man. Yeah, I could tell, man. I can tell. There's some beautiful shit right here, man. Especially you and Ron being here, man. That's how you know. That's how you know this is real, man. Look at little Sodi right here. You know, this some real shit, man. Let me, hey, Sodi, can I get a picture with you and the homie real quick? Yep. Right. Yeah, let me get this flick real quick. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's classic, man. Yeah.
The song that he did.
What song you do? Okay. Yes, indeed. Man, you got many talents, bro. Yeah. Oh, what's up? I'm Skip, man. Yes, sir. One love. Yep. This is something major right here. Yeah. Let me walk over here and get the candles so y'all can see how this go. Look at Phil right there. What's up, Phil? What's up, man? How you feeling, brother? You good, man?
I'm good, man. This is you've been getting it hard, man.
Yeah, for real.
Over 13 in a year. That's
Yeah, man, this ain't even the full year, man.
People talking about y'all. People talking about y'all behind y'all back. But it was positive. You know how they had it. They were talking about some positive.
Let me get this, what's up, son? What's up, son?
I would pull up, get in.
So this is the candlelight vigil for Monster Kody. Look how the police tripping. Block the streets off. They want us to leave. But shit, you got the 60s over here with the A-Tray Gangstas. That's why I was saying, take the picture.
I got a gang.
Yeah, that's Mad Bone from A-Tray with Pretty Boy and Big Ron from 60s. And ain't no arguing, ain't no fighting, ain't nobody tripping. You got Fatty right here. Today is Fatty's birthday. Fatty from A-Tray. Yeah, Fatty, it's his birthday. He turned 58 today. That's a little Sodi. Little Sodi used to get into it with Nipsey, but they good now, and they say he was singing. So this is some major shit right here. Watch out for these dudes and how they drive, though. So just to show y'all, they done put the MON, ST. Y'all, I'm gonna close out, but I want y'all to see this. For those of y'all out of town, that's Roosevelt, Tell Us in the Street, OG Mad Bone from A-Tray Gangsta. That's Fatty right here. And I just seen Ron and Pretty Boy from 60s was up here. So ain't nobody tripping on nobody. You got Big Hard for getting in the car right there. Alright, I'm gonna close out, man. I just want to show y'all it's one love up here. One love in the black community. One love. Oh yeah. Y'all showing off, man. Yes, sir. So, over here.
So, how long did it take him to get the cast off? Did he go?
This dude took the cast off, man. Hey, look, I had a broke tooth. And I was gonna go over there and let them get a pair of pliers.
You know.
Hey, look. If you ain't got no insurance, man, go over there. Hey, if you ain't got no insurance, go over to Trey shop, man.
That's what we can do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it all.
Hey, look at this though, man. Look at that. There go Baby Snipe right there. Baby Snipe, but you got 60s up here, man. Ain't nobody tripping.
No, hell no.
What we up here for, man? Tell me.
Oh, man. Oh, you gonna do your famous?
Yeah.
You gonna do your famous?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Trey from All About Cars.
No, that ain't you from up Middleton block. Where's Middleton at?
Middleton is in by Western and Exposition by Fauché, junior high school.
Yeah.
We up here paying respects to the guy Monster. You know what I'm saying? And just giving him honor, praise, and making making sure, everything is all good. But it's cats here from everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As usual. Wherever Skip is at, people gonna be from everywhere.
Hey, but look, wherever Skip is at, it's gonna be peace.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
It's gonna be peace, man.
Yeah.
So, man, this is a beautiful thing, man. I expected everybody else, but I didn't expect Pretty Boy, Ron, and all them, man. What's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good, good. Yes, sir. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
All right. So, yeah. All right, so your interview over?
Yeah, my interview over.
Okay, on what street?
We on, where we at? Florence and Norman?
What street you come off of?
Oh, I came off of, hey, how you doing, brother? What's up, Shaheed? All praises due to Allah.
Yes, indeed. All right, that's Trey right there. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? All is truly well. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he ready to take over the interview.
All right, Trey. All right.
I grew up in the Jefferson Park community.
Jefferson Park, King
King
Park.
Estates now? It's King Estates.
Man, that's a Harlem, man. That's what it is. It's a Harlem.
I didn't read what's on the side. All I read was on the wall.
All right, Trey.
All right.
Yep, he got the affiliates, something, I forgot what it's called. But yeah, everybody clearing out. So, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too.